thanks so much for coming in today. Yeah. Well, I know that you received our invitation by mail for your appointment this evening. Normally I would kind of conduct this consultation in my office, but it's being renovated at the moment, so I've kind of tried to find a quiet corner here in the wrapping department of the workshop. Yeah, you don't mind, do you? Oh, terrific. The reason why we sent you the invitation, I know you don't know much about it. It was a bit vague. What we try to do is if an individual such as yourself has not sent in a list to Santa in round about the past 5 years, we kind of try to reach out to you to get to the bottom of it and see why you haven't submitted a list to him, and see if there's anything we can do to help you. So now, tell me, just for our records, just so that I can clarify, when was the last time you did submit a letter to Santa? All right. Okay. So no. Okay. And you did receive what you asked for, at least one of the items that you asked for? All right. Well, yeah, no, that was quite a while ago. I can see how you wouldn't remember all of the details. So now, what prompted you to stop asking Santa for things in letter form anyway? Oh, I see, yeah. Well, as we get older, some of us can lose our belief in the big man, but, well, that's one of the reasons we like to kind of get in touch with you, and people who might have lost their belief as well, so we can kind of try to reconnect and help you formulate that perfect letter. Yeah, well, sometimes it can be a little tricky to find out what you want to ask for. Children might be more open to the process. You know, they might already have a list of toys or items in mind, Barbies, a new bike, even things as lofty as canoes or yachts, things of that nature. And, well, as adults, sometimes our wish list can turn from more material objects to more intangible things, which may be hard to put down in writing. So it's kind of my job as the Santa's List coordinator to help you through that process as an adult. Yeah. Now, judging by our records, you have been on the good list for, well, virtually every year but one, and that was when you were 4. So you've saved up some brownie points there. You've certainly earned some credit over the years, and so that means that this year, if you do choose to write the letter here with me today, well, you're in for a big gift. Yeah, well, that's good to hear, right? I've been a list coordinator for around about 215 years. Yeah. Well, we elves can get quite up there in years. So I'm actually, well, only middle-aged, I suppose. All right. Let me just jot down some notes here. I know, well, Susie over in the records department keeps trying to get me to switch to computers, but I really have no use for them. Give me a pen and paper any day. Now, would you like anything to drink? I can make you a hot chocolate or coffee. Nothing? Okay. Well, if you do, feel free to let me know. Good. I know, I just love the sound of wrapping presents. I'll tell you, once they do finish my office, I'm going to have them wrap presents there every now and again just to kind of calm me down. I can get a bit frazzled. My position is very stressful at times, especially this time of year. So let me get out the wish list form. Oh, yes. Perfect. Write down your name. And what address will you be at this Christmas? Do you already know? Oh, okay. And just to make things easier, does it have chimney access or? Well, we just like to ask, especially since we already have you in here. It makes the process run a bit more smoothly when the delivery comes around. So, oh yeah, we write notes for Santa all the time. And we try to do as much research as possible. We have a whole research department, in fact. They kind of find out what kind of access points the home has. Of course, if the child or adult has been naughty or nice, their belief level, things of that variety. An informed Santa is a happy Santa. Now, what kind of things are you interested in this year? Oh, well, what are your interests in general? Let's start with that then. Okay. Yeah, we have this little worksheet that I can go through with you. And it'll help us narrow down your choices to include on your list this year. Now, what's your favorite color? And how about your favorite fragrance? Now, do you normally gravitate more toward gold or silver jewelry? Oh, I know that these might seem like very random but specific questions, but you can tell a lot about a person by these answers. So it's not necessarily to say that you'll be getting an item of jewelry or anything of that variety, or perfume, for instance, this year, but it can help us narrow down your choices. And are you a puppy or a kitty kind of person? Okay. Do you prefer rain or sunshine? A little bit of both. All right. I will jot that down. What's your favorite Christmas color? Oh, I'm a big fan of red myself. All right, and if you could choose between world peace or getting $1 million, which would you choose? Oh no, I'm not judging. This is just to put down on the worksheet. All right. And what's your idea of a perfect day? Oh, it can be anything. Oh, that sounds just lovely. Oh, my pen stopped working. The darn thing. What's your favorite type of candy? Those are delicious. How about cookie? Oh, I'm partial to oatmeal raisin myself. Okay. Well, I think we have a good amount of information here. I think maybe we should take a look at the wish list catalog. These are just some ideas that you might want to consider when formulating your wish list. Now, did you want to write the list here with me today, or did you want to take it home with you? All right. No, you're more than welcome to take it home and think about your choices, of course. We want you to be perfectly happy with your selections. After all, as I said, you've scored a lot of points, so you're in for a big present this year. Let's see. Well, you can always go for more of a travel option, maybe a trip somewhere, or the Caribbean, or Hawaii, or maybe alpine skiing. Well, maybe a new car. That might be good, right? Oh, okay. Well, there's a wide variety of cars you can choose from, of course. We only have access to a handful here, though. Some of the more economical options. Yeah, well, I know there was one gentleman last year who asked for a Lamborghini, and we just weren't able to pull it off. Bless his heart, I think he was very depressed after that. A little bit of a hit to his beliefs. But, yeah, well, Santa made it right. He had a one-on-one conversation with him. Santa usually doesn't do that, but if someone's been extra good and we aren't able to accommodate their wish, then he will take the time to explain things to them. All right. There's more intangible wishes too, with things like the ability to de-stress throughout the year and take time for yourself more often, not worrying so much, helping to end famine. Oh, okay, well, yeah, we'll add that. I'll write that down on your notes, and then you can include it on your list if you like. Now, when crafting the perfect list, we do suggest you put anywhere from 5 to 10 items. That way Santa does have some selection when he's picking and choosing your gift. We can't guarantee that you will get everything on your gift on your list, but you will usually get about 1 or 2 items per year. If they're smaller items, you might get more, depending, of course, on your points you've accrued throughout the year, or years in your case. Let's see, let's jot that down. How about another intangible one here is finding your true love. Then, of course, there's kind of your more basic gifts, such as perfumes, makeup sets, spa gifts. Oh, this one's nice. It's actually a day at the spa. Yeah, the massage, facial, the whole 9 yards. Okay. Well, actually, in this case, you'd get a gift certificate. Believe it or not, most people don't know about this, but Santa will issue gift certificates. Yeah. Well, we have arrangements with various retailers all over the world and service providers, that sort of thing. Okay. Here's one for a shopping spree. That's nice. Let's see here. A new toaster. Yeah, that one's a little boring. We have had people ask for that though. I know. I prefer when people get a little bit creative with their gifts. It's always nice to have wishes that are a little bit more inventive and off the beaten trail, if you know what I mean. Alright, this one's for flawless skin, straight hair if they have curly hair, and vice versa, of course. We always want what we can't have. Grass is greener on the other side, you know what I mean? Let's see here. Right on Santa. Well, along those same lines, there's also another one for brunch with Mrs. Claus and a tour of the elf workshop. Oh no, this isn't the main workshop. The main workshop is, of course, the North Pole. This is just one of the branches of Santa's workshops. Yeah. Oh yeah, the real deal's fantastic. We go there about once a year for a seminar. Well, let's see here. If there's anything else. Trying to see if there's anything you might be interested in based on your worksheet answers. Well, yes, of course you'll get more magical gifts too if you are into that sort of thing. Some people ask for the ability to time travel or to fly, to become invisible, that kind of thing. But those particular Christmas gifts are dispensed very carefully. Now, you've earned, enough credit for that, of course, but usually it's involved a very extensive screening process, which I'm sure you'd pass. We can put you down for something more lofty if you like. Ooh, that is a good idea. I'll put it down here. All right. Well, do you think you have enough to go on then to create your list? Oh, fantastic. All right. Well, I'll give you your the notes I took for you, a copy of those, and your worksheet. I'll even send you home with this mini catalog we have. Now, also in the back of the catalog here is the address that you want to send it to. Yes, but well, normally people can just send it directly to the North Pole, but since you have, a rather unusual situation here, yours will be expedited. Yes, you'll be sent to a different department. Your list will anyway. And essentially Santa will see it, kind of a rapid delivery method. Yeah, so he'll be able to see it right away. It'll be at the top of his pile when it does arrive. All right. Well, it was lovely meeting you today, and yes, feel free to come back next year if you want help creating your list then as well. But I definitely urge you to send this in as soon as possible. Christmas is just around the corner. We want to make sure it gets there in time for him to grant your wishes. Oh, great. You take care now.